at you on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Well, it's a Thursday evening, but who's counting? Here from the Pacific Northwest at the Brown Bear Car Wash in Factoria, just south of Bellevue, Washington. It's free car wash day today, if you didn't know. So you can go to your local Brown Bear Car Wash or whatever car wash you got nearby. For free, you can sit here in this line for like 45 minutes, which I chose to do, so I could save me $8 because I got nothing better to do with my time. So, what's Akshay? So yeah, that's what you get for free. Look at all these cheap people like myself who are waiting in this line. It's like, reminds me of the old gas lines in the 70s when back when they had the OPEC oil crisis, and they would have lines all the way out the street. Anyway, so I decided to come do this because, you know, I'm cheap like that. So I'm gonna get a car wash. I'm just waiting my turn. I'll live stream it, turn it on so you can watch the car wash action happening as we go through this thing. It's gonna be a while though, because there's a lot of cars still ahead of me. So I figure why not chat since we got time here. What's up, KKCZ Johnstone? Working at the car wash, baby. It's free. Yes, it's free. Matthew wants to know how's my daughter like college so far. She loves it. She's started her first week this week. Monday was a little weird because it was virtual because of the storm that they had, the tropical Hillary storm. But now it's all normal and she's almost done. Tomorrow will be the last day of the first week of school. And yeah, she's making a lot of friends, having a great time, enjoying her roommates. We've talked to her once since she's been gone. A lot of texts. Is it Derek? It's me, the dude with the gray Seahawks jersey at the Cowboys game. Oh, nice, man. Good running into you. Thomas, what's going on, Paul? Uma Pirate Girl. Uma. Worried about starting Devon Witherspoon without any NFL game experience. I'm just concerned. There's so many guys banged up right now. But hey, you hear the news that Jamal Adams was off the PUP list, so at least he can start practicing, which would be the first time in like a year. So that's good. Kenneth Walker practiced with pads for the first time in months, so that's good. So it's like we lose some guys, but we get some guys. So anyway, it's you know, coming together. Last preseason game on Saturday. I plan on live streaming that. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 o'clock Eastern time. So if you want to join me for reactions, I'd be happy to have you join me. Oh, Pirate Girl. Oh, is going to the Mariners game. How about those Mariners, huh? Mariners just on the tear. They lost a heartbreaker last night. They should have won that game. They would have swept. Who did they play? They would have swept the. I forgot what team they were playing. What were they playing last night? Crap. I forgot. Not Kansas City. They're playing some bad team. Anyway, yo, 80, what's up? They should have won. They had to lead by 1 in the bottom of the 9th, coming back to take the lead, and then they gave up a run, tied it. They couldn't score at the top of the 10th, and then in the bottom of the 10th, throwing error allowed the runner to score from second. That was it. But all things considered, though, they kick us ass, man. I mean, you know, moving up, winning series after series after series, and now they're in the second wild card spot. Just got ahead of Houston, who lost a couple games there to our advantage. So they have a chance now. They will play KC at home, Kansas City Royals. Chance to add to that lead if they can play the cards out. And Texas kind of having some issues. Who knows? We're inching closer to possibly the AL West. I mean, how cool would that be? Considering that just early July, it seemed like we didn't have a chance. It's pretty awesome. Jamal Adams' pass coverage is questionable. That might be looking at the bright side of that. But he's a hell of a run stopper, and he can rush the QB. So it'll be interesting to see how they play him. You almost forget that we had Jamal Adams, right? We've had all these guys come in, so many guys drafted in the secondary corners and new safeties. And so I feel like we have this just crowded bunch of guys in the secondary. But, you know, it's good that we have this depth because as we're seeing, injuries galore happening, all of them more often. So, you know, we should boot Eskridge for Jake Bobo. I think Jake Bobo is going to make this roster, man. I mean, that dude's impressive. He's a playmaker. He just seems to be always around the ball making plays. It's been pretty cool to watch. So, yeah, we'll see what happens in this last preseason game. See what guy jumps off the page and what, you know, any other standouts. You know, my turn to move into the closer line. It is quite the organizational challenge here with multiple employees having to herd all these cheapskates like myself getting in line in here. Jay Sharma broke my hand. Oh man, that's rough. Sorry, man. That sucks. Any injury sucks. Boy, it's so busy right now. I'm juggling for work. I'm juggling like 5 different projects. 2 of them are about to end though, which is good. But I still got 3 or 4 more waiting in the wings. And somewhere in there, I got to work on this prediction video because time is fleeting quick. But I'm starting to get structure ideas. I have so much to do. I got to still write the lyrics. I've never been this far behind on the prediction video. I mean, I'm like 2 weeks away from premiere date, and I have barely conceived anything on this. So this is going to be the most quickest put together, if I can pull this thing off, I've ever had, because I barely even just made my guess of what I think the prediction of the games are going to be. I still got to write lyrics. I still got to arrange music. I still got to record vocals, harmonies, shoot the video, edit the video, and then put this up before the 3rd. And I guess I could push it and get it up before, maybe at least right before the first game. But still, with all that's on the list, man, it's going to be tough. But I'm having a good time. How are you guys doing? On AD's guy's birthday coming up. My birthday's coming up shortly after that, because my birthday's on the 19th of September. So it's always that time of the year when summer starts to give way to fall, and the hot weather, the 80-degree weather we've been having starts to get a little chillier and chillier. It's not quite there yet, but it's inching its way, which always means football season is officially here. So we're getting close to car wash time here. A person, we believe in you. Thanks. I just gotta believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but all is good though. Can't complain too much. School has started already, believe it or not. Vanessa's Sophie started her school Monday in San Diego State, as I was saying earlier. Vanessa started class officially yesterday at Kent Ridge High School, but she's also doing running starts, so she's only taking 1 class at Kent Ridge, and the rest of the classes she's taken at Green River College. So that doesn't start for like another 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that. So she's very excited about that, and it's virtual, so she's got a little bit more control of the schedule. That works out pretty good. But yeah, that's what's been the latest. Oh, AD, it reminds me, I send photos. I gotta keep remembering to do that. So many things, I gotta make a note to myself. Note to self, don't forget. Got Starbucks over there. So we still got a ways to go, but this is the line now. At least I'm out of the funnel lines, and I'm at least now into the lines. And then, so I got to go from there. I got to go inside here, dial in the thing or whatever to get the code, and then go around that corner and finally into the car wash over there. The car washing. Anyway, so still got a way to go. Alec Vega. Can't wait to see how your Seahawks do. I think Zach Charbonnet will be a sneaky good pickup for y'all. Good luck with your team, and I hope my Bucks do well, and maybe Baker Mayfield will help. Will Baker Mayfield have a return to greatness? Well, I don't know if he ever had greatness. I think he had expectations that hoped would be greatness, and he just never quite found it. So will he find new life with the Buccaneers? Time will tell. Here is the brown bear statue. It's actually pretty good. Pretty good there. I'm not sure what brown bears and car washes have in common. I mean, what is he gonna wash the car with his fur? I mean, I'm not sure where the tie-in. Not to mention, that's the logo. They got a cute little bear right there. I don't see the resemblance. Cute and cuddly. scary as hell. Would not want to go face to face with that beast. But they can clean my car. So I'd probably say I got maybe 15 more minutes before I get in here. By the time all is said and done, I would have spent 45 minutes in this line to save what would have cost me, what, 12 bucks? I guess $12. $12 for 45 minutes. It's worth it. Anyway, how y'all doing? Fantasy football, how is it? Who's on your team? I'm not even doing fantasy. Too busy. I know how much you gotta spend time monitoring all this stuff, and I just realistically know I'm not gonna be able to keep up with it. Not to mention volleyball season starting up again too, on top of all that. So it's gonna get busy, but not as busy as it was before, because now I've only got one daughter left playing high school ball. So, and Vanessa had a strain in her calf that she got during tryouts this week. Tryouts ended yesterday. She did make the team, which I was happy about that. But yeah, she had a strained calf, so getting that looked at, and hopefully we can get that healed up in the next week or so, because their first match is already in 2 weeks. Yeah, crazy, crazy times. AD, but the charity birthday thing. We'll see, man. I got the productions are starting to line up at the beginning of September, and that may encroach on my ability to do a stream on that day, but we shall see. We'll see, my friend. What else? What else is there to talk about? Football season, final preseason game. You guys been watching Hard Knocks with the New York Jets on HBO or HBO Max, or Max as they call it now. Been enjoying watching that. It's pretty cool, actually. NFL Films always does a good job with those things. It would be cool to watch the Seahawks in that light, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd actually like it for the team, because I feel like it's so much revealed. Do you really want that much intrusion into your team? Does it really help? It's good entertainment. I'm glad it's another team, but not sure if I want it on my team, have that distraction in there. But I like it. I like the fact that everything they put in there is really raw, uncensored. They leave all the F-bombs, all the, all the language, so they keep it pretty real, and that's pretty cool. Am I going to do a birthday video for still? Whew, I'm up against it just to get my music prediction video done. There's so many. I'm just like an editing fool right now, and like nonstop. I was up till 3 in the morning delivering a project that I need to have turned in this morning, and then I had a production all day today. So yeah, it's been nonstop. But got to get it while the going's good. So KC Sports Nerd. I've been having a rough year. What? You've been having a rough year so far? What's going on? I forgot. Now, this is your first year of college, I think. Alex mentioning the Mariners hot streak has been pretty awesome. Deron Everest wants to know when the prediction video is coming out. Like I said, the goal was to have it out September 3rd. I don't know how I'm going to get that turned around. Derek, what do I do for a living? Well, I kind of do what I do on my channel. I make videos for a living. I've had our company with 80s Broncos fan Mike Lorraine. He's also my good friend and business partner. We've been running our company Quantum Productions since 1996. 27 years we've been in business, and we are continuing to do what we do, which is like what we were shooting today. We're actually working on the final shots for a upcoming commercial for United Way of King County featuring the one and only Doug Baldwin. Yes, I got the opportunity to direct Mr. Doug Baldwin last week, and that was, or 2 weeks ago, I guess. But we're finishing up that project, so that was awesome. Jordan, that's what happens when you give something for free in Seattle. I think it's free anywhere, right? I mean, everyone loves free stuff. It's so funny. Like, yeah, I'll spend 45 minutes in the line so I can save $12 when I could just go here on a non-free day and spend $12 and get done in like 5 minutes. But no, I gotta go the freebie and sit here for almost an hour. Oh well. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So yeah, I got to do a commercial with Doug Baldwin. It's a really nice piece. So we'll be finishing that up in the next week or two. So there's that, and then yeah, we just do different videos for different companies. Puget Sound Energy is another one that I really enjoy working for because I get to be on camera as well as editing them. So it's a lot of fun, different type of stuff. 80s is our time together was awesome. I had a great time, man. That was fun. The movie and then going to the Mariner game. Too bad we lost that game, but it was a blast anyway. 12th man Cam, going to my first Hawks game in Seattle this year. Which game is that? I'm sure I could probably run into you on that. A person always wondered what your business was. That's cool. Yep. Gotta get in this line. Oh, I'm getting coming up close. After this dude in the gray. So I'm about 6 cars. I'll be the 6th car. Then the fun begins. Casey Sports News. I'm a senior. Norb class and apps have been killing me. Only 4 days. Oh man, I hear you. Sophie had that last year, going to her senior year, and that was stressful between all the trying to keep your GPA up, doing all those AP classes, getting all the college stuff out of the way and everything. So just keep working, man. It's a grind, I know, but it'll all be over soon. Just gotta get to the finish line, bro. Where were you born? I'm lucky I was born in Seattle. I was born technically in Auburn, Washington, which is a little bit south of Seattle. But yeah, no, I'm a Seattle, Washington native. Moving up in the line behind this gray, was it Porsche or something? It is a Porsche. Let's see. Derek, I know this is off topic. I just found your IG and I saw your anniversary vid. Man, it touched me because I can't imagine. I think you meant the day I find my soulmate. Well, sometimes it happens when you least expect it. That's kind of happened with me. So you just never know. I guess you just got to be open to the opportunities. Just keep putting yourself out there, and eventually, you hope that, I think it's that thing that your soulmate is out there somewhere, right? That person you are meant to be with is out there, and now you just gotta hopefully find a way to connect. And I think there's more than one. I think there truly is. You can be happy with more than one person. In the billions of people in this world, certainly there's not just one person you could be happy with. I'm sure there's several, but you'll never meet them because they're probably on some other side of the world that you would never ever connect with. But somebody's out there, and I believe you do good things and keep trying. Eventually, someone will find you. All right, I'm going to put this into the front view here. All right, there you go. Gotta watch time. You're live, bro. Lining up my wheels with the tracks. I like the color of the brushes. They at least got the Seahawks colors, right? Let's go. Oh, geez, what's that rumbling sound? At the car washing. Dun, 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 Okay. Bam, ba-dum, bam, bam, ba-dum. Hope I close the sunroof or I'm really screwed. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Blame it on the rain, yeah, yeah. I saw you and him walking in the rain. You were holding hands and I'll never be the same. Blow dry. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet. Bye. And that's it. Look at all those cars. Look at all those cheap suckers who only want to get their car washed because it's free. Oh wait, that's me. Hope you brought a good book to read. You're gonna be in there for a while. All right, we out of here. Now they've got cops on patrol to keep this thing down. That's crazy. All right, let's go home. This is where I want to go. Let's go see a movie. Let's go catch a movie. Let's go watch that scary movie, Talk to Me. I want to see that movie, actually, but I don't have time. I gotta go back to work. I got some videos to edit. Push that Betty in. There you go. Anyone see any good movies lately? 80s. That's funny, you know. My sister picked me up from work today and went to the car wash too because it's National Car Wash Day. It's for free. There, the car's nice and clean again. I like it. This is a 2023 Toyota Highlander, by the way, not the hybrid. Just the, I'll leave that open. On the way back home, I will actually be passing by VMAC. This will be 405 southbound, and it actually will pass by VMAC on the right-hand side. If you see a view of that. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I'm trying to enjoy this, as much as sometimes it's hot, and a lot of rain and all that, but plenty of rain's coming. Plenty of rain is coming, so trying to enjoy, even though it's sometimes uncomfortably hot. Gotta enjoy it while you got it. Excuse me. Oh, it's almost September. This summer went by in like a flash. I felt like the summer just ended and then we're just right back into it again. It's a good place over there called Top Gun. It's a dim sum place. It's a Chinese place called Top Gun. Keyboard. Dong dang, dong 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 dong, dong 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 dong, dong 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 Thank you very much. very much. I'm sure you just love that vocal reenactment of the Top Gun theme. It's actually not called the Top. Well, it is the Top Gun theme, but it actually has a title, an actual title of that song. I forget what it is. It's a great song though. Harold Faltermeyer. Don't know if you guys knew who did that he was the composer. You're probably like, who's Harold Faltermeyer? You might know his other famous song from a other 80s movie that was also distributed by Paramount Pictures, the Axel Foley song. It goes, you know that song? That was also composed by Harold Faltermeyer. That's synth track. Very classic 80s synth track. I just realized there's a time I left fish cappers. Reminds me of the time I left the sunroof open and went out to dinner with it, and I forgot to check the weather and the rain. Oh goodness. Oh, traffic. I have to go, hey, he's got the same car I do. You ever do that when you have the signal light on and it's got that metronome rhythm going? You start doing a little beat to it. I can't help myself. All right, we will be passing by VMAC in a few minutes, assuming I don't get caught in a crap load of traffic, rush hour traffic, which I probably will, so it'll probably take longer than I expected. Highway to the danger zone. NFC Championship game. I heard about people talking about that. 80 comment about the Seahawks Eagles game. Possibly. I got to talk because my buddy, I got my buddy Pat, who finally made it to a game. Came to the Viking game. Hadn't seen a game all year last year, but we are in on the tickets together, and we have 4 seats together now. So we have to kind of share who's going to bring one to the extra game. So, but we'll see. The Eagles game is going to be potentially high demand. So, but I'll see what I can do. Request duly noted. I do have other games that will most likely have some extra tickets for. So I'd be surprised if I bring up that there might be some tickets available for those of you guys who might actually want to come to a game. Man, I hope I can get this prediction video done. I have been doing this since 2015. Started 2015. This will be my 8th season. And I haven't missed one yet, so I don't intend to start now. Entering 405 southbound. There's a little bit of traffic congestion heading on south through approaching the S-curves. And we'll see how it is. There's a lot of construction on this. I mean, this traffic's bad enough as it is, but it's even worse now. They're doing all this construction on this road. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but it's a lot of stuff. Not too bad, actually. This is usually a lot slower, but driving here reminds me of hello. Gee, new driver. Almost clipped your ass. That was close. That was close. Almost got the new driver in the white Accord, a little bump in the behind. That would not have been good. Not a good way to end the day after I just got this car washed. That sucked it. Rear end siding. Anyway, leaving the Bellevue area, approaching Newcastle, and then Renton after that. Yeah, it's still pretty trafficy though. Pretty much par for the course heading south at this time of the day. It's actually pretty late in the day. I'm surprised the traffic's still this bad. It starts getting bad at 2 p.m. and it's already past 6:45 and still traffic. But like I said, a lot of construction going on here. VMAC will be approaching in about 5 minutes on the right-hand side. That was close. Anybody know of a good way to watch Star Wars? Is it like Paramount Plus or something? No, you gotta watch it. It's Disney property now, so you gotta have Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, you can watch all the Star Wars, every single movie that's been out, and then some, good and bad. All right, they're pretty good on the move here now. A little light congestion coming up here. There was Richard Sherman did an interview with Pete Carroll for his podcast talking about Super Bowl 49. That was interesting, hearing what he had to say. Nothing really shockingly revealed, because basically Pete Carroll kind of put it as like, well, we were just going to run the play. He wanted to pass the ball because they only had one timeout left, and they wanted to save it so they could run all 4 downs if they needed to. So, after 2nd down, if they didn't get it on the pass, most likely the thought is you either score the touchdown and take the lead, or it's incomplete, clock stops, and you still got 2 more shots at it to run the ball or pass the ball, and you still have a timeout in your back pocket in case you got to stop the clock one more time. So I get it, I guess, but again, you could have ran it on 2nd down if you didn't get there, call a timeout, and then on 3rd down, then you'd have to throw the football, which I guess they're going for that idea that if you don't get it in 3 tries, you got to have enough time remaining to go for the 4th one. But oh well. But he pretty much just said we went out there and the Patriots were late getting their defense in. They went goal line, and it was actually kind of a mismatch because the Seahawks went spread, formation. They didn't go with a goal line type of setup. But as we all know, somebody made a very spectacular play at the worst possible time for us. Anyway, never fun to talk about it. It's almost 10 years now. It's been 8 years since that happened. 8 plus, going on 9. And yet it will haunt us till our dying day. I can see the VMAC over coming up very shortly. Finish the song of Where's the Party? Where's the Party? Is that Madonna? From like her True Blue album? Where's the party? Where's the party? I wanna free my soul. Where's the party? I wanna lose control. Where's the party? I wanna free my soul. Where's the party? Something tells me that's probably not what you're thinking, but that's the one that first came to mind. That was like 1985, I think, or 86 maybe. 86. All right, VMAC in view. There it is. Yep, I live about 10 to 15, about 15 minutes away from VMAC, I'd say, except on a bad traffic day. A lot of construction going on here. See all that? All this mess, both sides. But there's the VMAC. Last training camp practice was just held. I believe today was the last training camp practice for the public. And then we got the game because they got to fly out tomorrow. And then it's off to Green Bay for the final one, and then regular season time. Yep, you sure did drive this road. And there's more traffic. And my friend in the Honda, is that still her? No, it's a different one. It's a Civic now. My Honda Accord friend who I almost rear-ended is no longer in front of me. And yes, it is still trafficy here, but at least we're moving. So I'll be home in about 22 minutes, according to good old Apple Maps. What? Fish Kepper thought all these years that was a Boeing building? What? What? You mean the VMAC? There is a Boeing building to the right, further south. If you go along the waters of Lake Washington, there is a Boeing assembly line at the south end of Lake Washington, which would be on the right here coming up. But how would you think that training camp with a big football field on the south end of it was a Boeing building? My goodness. Big 12 on it? Nope. Oh, baby. Drive stream in effect. It is a very nice day. It's nice. We got some rain yesterday. Needed it. Not just for the plants and whatnot, but just for some of the fires that have been burning out of control up here. It did help neutralize some of it. Needed that badly. And the sky is still there's a little bit of smog in there, but not nearly as bad as it was last week when we were at the Cowboys game. Whew, that was bad. You could see it right there in the stadium even. It's not quite as bad. Still a little bit. Still got that pinkish almost haze about it, but not nearly as bad. But normally this would be like a completely blue sky, but nope, you get this whitish glow, whitish pinkish glow about you. Yeah, we're moving it up this freeway shortly. And this Tesla's kind of decked out a little bit differently. So many Teslas out there. Everybody got Tesla. Tesla, 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 Tesla. One more exit after this and get out of here. But now I'm excited for this season. I have my concerns about the defense still, mostly the interior defensive line. But I feel really good about the potential of our running backs, our receivers, the secondary. And we just really haven't seen what the core of our linebackers are going to look like. Bobby hasn't played all year. Jordan Brooks just got back off injury, but he hasn't really played much. So when will they bring him back into the fold? Jamal Adams, as I mentioned earlier. Witherspoon, just hasn't played much here since he's gotten here because he's had his own share of weird, fluky injuries. All right, we'll see. Well, now it's the view of that area I was telling you about. This is the south end of Lake Washington. A lot of condos there. There's the Top Golf. You can see the high fences of Top Golf way over there. But over there, there's Boeing. There's Boeing right there. There's the Boeing building. Can't see it. The trees are in the way, but it did have the Boeing logo. Alina Dahl, our old stomping grounds. Yes, sir. It's changed a lot, hasn't it? It's nice though. They got this whole area down south. They got a pro shop in here. It's called the Landing is the area. They've been slowly and surely been modernizing everything, putting in restaurants, retail stores. It's pretty cool. Very cool. All close to VMAC. It's where the people get picked up if you're going to training camp. How do I feel about the Mariners season so far? It's been great. They've been, mediocre at best for the for most of the first 3 months, from April to June, they were just okay, losing a lot of close games and just not really being able to put it together. And then July comes along, the summer heats up, and they heat up big time. I mean, look at them. I mean, they're nibbling on the heels of Texas for the AL West. Already got the second wild card, leapfrogging Toronto, leapfrogging Houston, leapfrogging the Angels. I mean, they were second to last place in the division barely 2 months ago. And they slowly just kept climbing it out. And Julio, big part of why they've been so successful. Julio just killing it. AL Player of the Week last week. Pretty awesome. All right, finally getting off this stupid freeway. Close to home. So many, there's so many shows out there to watch these days. They're all good. I'm actually watching a show called Suits on Netflix. Kind of a lawyer-based show, drama, kind of some comedy in there. Been watching that. Been watching Hard Knocks, featuring the Jets. Also, Strange New Worlds. It's a Star Trek series on Paramount Plus. Just to name a few, but those are kind of the shows I've been into. Meghan Markle was on Suits. Oh, is that her? Oh, it is her. I didn't even think about that. That was Meghan Markle. She looked pretty good in that show, you know what I'm saying? I totally forgot that was her. It's like, oh my gosh, that is Meghan Markle. Wow, I'm still in the first season, so I don't even know when that show started, but yeah, that's right, that's Meghan Markle. I didn't even put two and two together. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just watching, who's this chick? Astros, Star Trek Lower Deck. I haven't watched that yet. That's the animated thing, right? I heard it's pretty good, but there's only so much time in the day to watch things. So. Rangers got killed today by the Red Sox. I know, I was watching that. That's great. We're like inching closer, getting a lot of help from our AL West rival teams. They've been dropping while we've been winning. We should have won that game yesterday, though, man. We would have been one more half game above in the standings, and they lost that game in the 10th. It was like, oh, man, are you kidding me? First of all, I couldn't close out the game when we had the one-run lead, and then in the bottom of the 10th, they had him picked off. That was the worst. He was going to go down, and then JP throws to third to pick him off, and it hits the dude's batting helmet, goes careening off into left field, and then game over. That was trash. But who did we play? Why am I blanking on who the team was? It was in Detroit. I can't remember what team we played. That's so weird. It's like I was watching the game yesterday and the day before. Oh, our little league team. Oh, that's right, Chicago White Sox. Thank you. The Seattle team lost in the World Series. Oh man, I heard they were, you know, gunning for it, but that's too bad. Yep, just on my way home. For those of you who are just joining me, they had some outdoor grass volleyball going on. What? Or by the water park. Fun. Yep, just home from a production. Did all day shooting for this United Way of King County commercial featuring Doug Baldwin and several other people. In fact, I make an appearance in it. Sophie makes an appearance in it. Pretty cool. My parents make an appearance in it. So I'll be showing it to you guys soon once it's done. It's like 90% done. It just needs a little bit more editing of the shots that we got today. But yeah, it's a really good, solid video. I'm really proud of the work on it. So yeah, I directed the shoot, did the edit, found the music for it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. That doggy with his head out the window on the left side in front of me. I see a dog with his head out the window. Hey, dog. Oh, can't really see him. He's up there though. His little head poking out. So, if you have any other good shows that you want to recommend, put it in the chat. Let me know. What else is good? But yeah, it's a great time right now to be a Seattle fan, a Seattle sports fan. It's rare that the Seahawks and the Mariners do well. And obviously, the Seahawks season hasn't started yet, but right now we've got a pennant race, which is exciting. See, the Mariners are right up in it, and record-wise or schedule-wise, they have pretty favorable schedule coming up. If they can do what they should do against these teams coming up, this might really work to our advantage. Shohei Ohtani got some kind of issue in his elbow, won't pitch again, but I guess he'll still continue to hit. But the Angels have, man, talk about the season going to trash. You know, they were right there. They were like ahead of us the whole playoff hunt. And since the All-Star break, those guys have just been down the toilet. It's been great to watch. We got the best of them too the last time we met. Yeah, it's fun. Winning is fun, right? Everybody loves to watch it when your team is winning. What is this dude got going on in his car? What the heck is that? It's got some kind of funky decorative thing on the back of his car, and I can't figure out what it is. And the Civic in front of me. What is that? What are those things? Those rail things. They don't match the color of the car, so it's something that's been added after the... Oh, it's just a spoiler. That was weird. It looked weird. It just looked weird. Like it didn't quite blend. I was seeing something else. Can I come on and talk football sometimes? So yeah, man. Definitely got to have some panel discussions, take viewers' calls and all that kind of stuff here before the season starts. We do have our Madden tournament coming up soon. Madden 24 has come out. I got my copy. I got to do a video, unboxed video about it. Barely played 23, to be honest. So 24, who knows what's going to be in this game. But we're doing our Madden tournament on Discord, so make sure you check that out. Sign up. We're looking for like 6 more players minimum to try to fill in all the brackets. So if you guys want to compete in the Madden tournament for a chance to play me live on YouTube, make sure you click join my NorbCam Discord. That's gonna be fun, and whoever wins is gonna kick my ass because I suck. I haven't touched Madden in months. That's okay. It'll still be fun. What else? But yeah, just, you know, games coming up. Plan to be at all of them, hopefully, at home. And I mentioned that I already have plans to go to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas in February of next year. I do. It's been prearranged for a while now. Now only one thing remains. Seahawks making it. That would make it perfectly complete. So we'll see. Come on, Hawks. You got to do your thing. If you can be like the Mariners, battle into the top of the division, get that first round bye, get that home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Woo! You know how good we are when we get that. We are 2-0 in terms of making the playoffs every time that the Seahawks have had home field advantage throughout the playoffs and hosted an NFC Championship game. Very close to home now. What's better than a Hawks Super Bowl? The Sonics coming back. I know, when's it going to be officially happening? I feel like I've been teased for the last year plus. Oh, they're going to do it. They're going to expand. They're going to expansion team. It's coming. Seattle's coming. Keep hearing this. It's coming. Everybody says coming. It's like, wait, I don't want to keep hearing that it's coming. I just want to hear when it gets here. Let's just do it. Pull the trigger. And then, you know, I still haven't really gotten into the Kraken, although I did get into it when they made their postseason run, and that was fun. Still feel like I don't really understand the rules of hockey, but man, it was fun. They had some exciting Exciting times. And the series just lasts forever. The 7-game series, man. It lasts for like 2 weeks. And some if you keep winning and make it stretch out over the 7 games. Get these joke of a commish out and we will get them. Yeah, I blamed the commish way back in 2008 for taking them in the first place. Yeah, this is that time of year. It still feels like summer. Like today we got about high 70s, perfect. There's going to be a time right when football season starts. There's a point in September, right about that second week, and suddenly it's like the weather just flips a switch, and then it's just suddenly fall, and it doesn't turn back. It's like just it'll happen like over a weekend, and suddenly it's just cold. Summer's gone, the rain starts showing up, and it's almost instantaneous. Never fails. That's why I gotta enjoy these games where you can actually wear shorts to a game, because they don't last very long. Maybe the first home game. After that, although I think last year, I remember last year it actually went longer. It wasn't the usual mid-September. I felt like it went into almost like end of September, early October, and it was like, wow, it's still warm enough to wear shorts. And then it finally turned. It definitely turns before you get to Halloween. End of October is always cold. Nighttime you get to there, it gets dark. The sun starts to, revolve on that other side of the earth with the tilt, and so the days get shorter. Night gets started earlier, and next thing you know, it's getting dark by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's coming. Whew, it has been a day. Like I said, I was up till about 3 in the morning, editing, finishing up the show, and then had to be up like before 7. So I got about 4 hours of sleep, maybe, and then had to hit the road and do some shooting today, but not complaining because I enjoy it very much, and I'm just ready to crash, to be honest with you. I'm just ready to veg out. I wish the Mariners were playing tonight because then I could like watch something, but Mariners on off night tonight, so no Mariners to watch. I'm ready to sit in my massage chair, which I haven't sat in a while, and just Calgon, take me away. About 5 minutes or less away from home. This is where Sophie's accident happened, right back there. Right there. Stupid truck. Finally going to get that resolved, actually. I think we're finally reaching close to a settlement now. Hey, it's our friend. So we'll have finally some money from that deal, get that thing completed. And that took what? That happened in March. It's now almost September. 4 months, almost 5. Pain in the rear. Just wish it never even happened, because I like that little car, and all the sound system I put in that thing was badass. Will make up for it. All right, closing minutes before I wrap this up. Appreciate you guys hanging with me, Alina. We'll have to chat again sometime. I hope all is well in your world. I hope you're excited about the team, the football that lies ahead. It's gonna be weird when you think about it. Pete Carroll, right? Almost, he's closed in on 80 years old, right? Isn't he like 70 something? And dude is still going strong. At some point, he's going to retire here. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens when that, who would be the next coach to replace him whenever that happens, whether it's 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now. I can't imagine him going much more than 5 years? Is that what's left Can Pete Carroll coach for 5 more years with the Seahawks? Who would be the replacement? Would it be somebody within the team? Would they go outside and get some big name signing? What would happen when that day comes? It is gonna come. Last couple blocks. Man, it is beautiful today, for sure. Well, appreciate you guys hanging out with me during this free car wash day. This turned out to be longer than I planned. Almost an hour since I started. But home sweet home. But it's good to see you guys. More streams coming up. Like I said, I'll be live reacting to the Seahawks-Packers game in Lambeau. Final preseason game, 10 o'clock Seattle time, 1 o'clock for all you East Coasters. And that should about do it. So anyway, y'all take care. And see you on Saturday, if not sooner, all right? You guys take it easy. Go Hawks, baby.